Today I took my online Outschool students to space and they absolutely loved it. We've also been to the zoo. I've taken them to an amusement park and I get impressive sounds every time. Wow, that's so cool, every time. And I'm going to show you how you can do that right now. Hey everyone, I'm Natalie from the edtechwizard.com. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new around here, my channel is all about teaching with technology and becoming the best online teacher you can be. This video is all about making engaging lessons that will wow your students and make you stand out as a teacher. So let's jump in. All of my students who I've taken on a virtual field trip have absolutely loved it. So today I want to show you 5 Nearpod features you can use in any lesson that will increase student engagement, make them go wow, and be a lot of fun that they're going to want to participate and they want to come back to your lessons. If you are not familiar with Nearpod, Nearpod is how I'm able to create these engaging lessons. And through this site, you're able to add in interactive features like virtual reality. If students are using the Nearpod app to participate in your lesson on the iPad and you're to the virtual reality scene, they're able to move their iPad around and it will move around in the picture. It is so cool. And with this virtual reality, you can take students anywhere from the bottom of the ocean up to space and anywhere in between. My students also enjoy a matching game, and it's just like it sounds, a matching game. And if you can match it, you can create this matching game in this Nearpod platform. I have been able to use it to match term to definition. I've matched equation to the answer, and it has been a lot of fun. And students like it more than, I teach math and they love it. They enjoy it more than just answering a problem. Here's a problem, now answer it. No. They love the interactive features and the different way of going about it. Nearpod also allows you to create interactive videos. This option is a great option for Outschool Flex classes and creating those lessons where you're going to record yourself teaching a lesson, and then through Nearpod site you can insert questions where you want to in your video. So when students are watching your video during your lesson, those questions are going to pop up and they have to answer them to keep watching the video. This helps keep up student engagement during those flex class video lessons, so you know they're participating and you know they're answering the questions you want them to. I use these features in all of my Nearpod lessons. They are so easy to input and I love how it gets everyone to participate. Sometimes when you have those lessons, you have the really loud students who are dominating the conversation. They're always answering the questions. They have that confidence and love to participate. But then you also have the quieter students. Sometimes they just are sitting in the background. You want them to be able to participate. You need them to be able to answer questions so you know you're reaching them. Nearpod allows that by using Nearpod to create your interactive lessons. And it allows them to participate by having each student answer the questions or participate in the Nearpod activity on their own device. So they can all contribute their answers and you know what they're doing. I am teaching a workshop all about these 5 features I'm going over today, so I can teach you so you can create these lessons yourself. So I'm going to teach how to create a virtual reality scene and input interactive videos, the matching game, time to climb, and using the draw it feature. In my live workshop, I will show you how to use each of these features. I will show you how it looks like on the student end of the lesson. When you are presenting during your Zoom meeting, what does this lesson, your Nearpod lesson, look like for the student versus what does it look like for you? I'm going to show you how to get your students onto your Nearpod lesson so we can make sure your lesson goes smooth and you are successful. And by the end of my workshop, you will feel comfortable and ready to create your own Nearpod lesson and ready to teach it online in your Outschool classes or through Zoom. So if you're interested in learning more about Nearpod and want to try to use it in your classes, head to my website, www.theedtechwizard.com, to find more information and to sign up. If you are not able to make it to the live workshop, maybe it's past date by the time you're watching this, you still have access and can purchase my Nearpod mini course, where it's short video tutorials where I go over the same thing that I'm going to go over in my live workshop. So if you're interested, check that out. Now I do have 5 features of Nearpod to go over, so let's keep going. My favorite Nearpod feature is the Draw It feature. This allows students to draw on a screen like a digital whiteboard, but students are drawing on their own screen. So in Zoom students can draw on the screen, but they're all drawing on top of each other if they're drawing at the same time. In Nearpod, they each get their own whiteboard and they get to draw on it. I like to think of this as a digital worksheet. So they can solve problems. That's how I use it in my classes, and I can see their work. My students' favorite activity is the Time to Climb game. It is a very simple, very fun, but a highly engaging game, and they're always asking to play it again after we play. Can we play it again? Can we play it again? Yes, if we have time, yes, let's play it again. So remember, I'm teaching math, so if my students are that excited to play this game, to answer more math questions, think of how excited they're going to be in your class, learning your content through the Time to Climb game. It's so fun to see students get competitive as their little avatar is racing up the mountain to see who can be the first to the top. I absolutely love using Nearpod in my classes, and my students love it and get so excited when I've created the lesson using Nearpod. One student from my Nearpod workshop said this about my workshop, and I'm going to read it so I make sure I get it right. I cannot recommend Natalie's Nearpod workshop enough. In just 1 hour with Natalie, I went from being a total Nearpod newbie to feeling confident and excited to create interactive games for my online classes. How cool is that? This student was awesome and was so pumped and ready to create Nearpod lessons for her students. If you are ready to use Nearpod in your online classes, or you have questions about using Nearpod and Zoom, or you have questions about how to get my students onto my Nearpod lesson, then this is the workshop for you, and I will have all the answers to help you be successful. So again, if you're ready to register and this is a wonderful opportunity for you, then head below. The link is in my description box, and it's also at my website, edtechwizard.com, and I would love to see you there and help you out with Nearpod. See you next week, guys.